tower. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Alright, what's going on YouTube fam? Welcome back to the live stream, hope you guys are doing well. Let me just share the Zoom link in here. I close this. Let me just make sure you guys can hear me all good. Make sure everyone is in. I'm just getting Zoom set up here as well for the guys. We'll see what we got on gold for today. Gold had an amazing move yesterday. A very, very nice move yesterday. Right, let me share this link. Let me share the link. Yeah, I hope you guys took advantage of the $11 top step account as well, which was an incredible sale. One of the biggest sales they've ever had, which is amazing. So I hope you guys took advantage of that. Alright, Zoom link is in. Right, let me get this YouTube chat up here. See how many of you guys are in here already. Right, let me turn this down. Gonna smash the chart today? Absolutely, man, absolutely. Good morning, Riley, what's going on? Any moves? No moves just yet. No moves just yet. I haven't really been on the charts yet, so I'll be jumping on it fresh with you guys as well. Muted? Am I muted? No, maybe I was. Maybe I was muted. You are muted, really? Doesn't say that I am. Wait, let me just pause this. It says it's working on my end. Maybe someone else can let me know if I'm muted or not. When is the top step sale ending? I believe it's already ended. I mean, you can try and click the link that's pinned and see if it does work. Let's have a try. You can see if it works. So if you go buy a 50k account, let's have a try here. Let me go here, Intraday. Promo code veterans. I believe it's finished. Yeah. So the $11 account has actually ended, but the other sales are still up. If you do want to jump in and grab it, the other sales are actually still up. Let me just log into NinjaTrader. Okay, let the guys in on Zoom in a second. Alright, cool. We got trading views working. This ain't working. Let me put this on. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, we are on. You're all good, cool, thank you, man. Yo, Ben, what's going on, man? It worked for me this morning. Yeah, nice. You probably just got it just before it ended, which is good. Good job if you guys got it. $11 for a 50k account is pretty incredible. You know, you paid the activation fee only once you pass, but still, you know, works out very, very cheap. Which usually, you know, if a prop firm is really cheap, you probably want to usually stay away. But luckily with Top Step, been around for 10 plus years, paid out millions of dollars. So good job, you guys did take advantage of it. But yeah, God had an amazing move yesterday as well, like I was saying. We will run over that as well in a second. Let me just make sure. Let me share my screen with the guys on Zoom. Share screen. There we go. Alright, the boys are joining. Guys, excuse me, I'm a little bit ill again. Alright. Guys, they're joining. Yo, Yo, what up? What up? What's going on? Can you guys see my screen? Oh, I've just stopped it. There you go. Cool. Alright. See what we got on gold for today. I have these daily highs marked up here, which I think we'll probably see if we can get a nice push into. But I'll give it like 5-10 more minutes, and then I'll start breaking everything down. I'll let a few more people join in. But yeah, gold had it's such a shame that it happened at such a annoying time. It's happened at like, I think it was like maybe 1 or 2:30 my time. And fuck, it was an incredible move. Absolutely incredible move. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off. Right, let me just move this here. YouTube fam, drop a little like for the stream. As soon as we hit 10 likes, we'll start sharing the screen, start breaking down the charts, and see what we all going on for today. Right, who else is joining? How long do we give? I'll give it until 22, and then we'll break it all down. I jumped on a little bit earlier. I was gonna wait till 7 AM London time, but I was here, so I was like, let's just jump on. I think some of the guys in Discord yesterday got these buys on gold, which was so damn clean. Asia looks like it didn't really do too much today. I don't know if anyone tried to trade Asia. Hey everyone, hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a good day, man. Thank you. Hope your day's good as well. We'll have an even better day if we can get these longs on gold today. Get these longs. The market was moving slow today. Yeah, very slow. Yeah, I didn't watch Asia at all, but yeah, Asia was looking very, very slow today. Because I think yesterday had such a nice run. But yeah, Asia kind of went a little bit quiet. Let me just check the news. I don't think there's any real news today. Oh wow, there is. CPI. Okay. CPI today. Did not know that was today. Oh, that was tomorrow. It's gonna be a big US dollar day today. All right, let's do it. Let's start. I think majority of people are here. Let's start breaking it down. Oh, one more just joined. Right, 1 more minute, and then we'll get going. Oh man. What's the ticker symbol you use on Intraday? GCZ23, man. GCZ23. Yeah, flying out Thursday morning, David. I leave at like, it's gonna takes me, man. It takes like almost a day to get there. So I leave Brisbane at 7 AM. And I won't get to Vietnam until like maybe 1 AM, like Brisbane time. Which is fucking crazy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I've never been to Vietnam before, so it'll be good. Go check out some spots. Meet up with the guys. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, let's do it. Let's just start breaking down gold, see what we got coming on for today. Obviously, I've just seen there is CPI today, which is going to be very, very key. Let me just here. So your CPI at what, 1:30 London time. So that'll probably be some pretty big volume and some big moves today. These are the levels that we had marked out yesterday, which ended up getting absolutely smashed beautifully. Once you had fully grabbed the lows, close back above the level. You know, longs from these region yesterday would have been absolutely incredible. Double top, double top. I think you had some daily highs here as well. So yeah, gold yesterday, liquidity levels were perfect. I'll get rid of these now because these have all been smashed, but these are the ones we spoke about yesterday. So let's go on to the daily. Let's see how yesterday closed. So we were talking about in the Sunday market call how if we can get gold to grab some daily lows, then that's when you could see that retracement back up into 1950, which I don't believe you've tapped, or you've come. Why are you doing that? Very, very. Well, did you actually tap into 1950? I don't think you did. No, cool. You come very, very close to 1950, but gold has finally found some support and grabbed some daily lows. And if you look at gold for this entire move down, you haven't grabbed any highs. So now I'll be pretty much marking up yesterday's high, which is basically a double top right now. You can see Asia's come very close to this high of yesterday, found some resistance and already dipping back down. But we already know, even if we have to see how CPI goes, but even if gold is gonna move down, you're at least gonna come and grab this before pushing down. Or if you just push down today, then buys up into that. Who knows where this news could take gold? So overall, looking for longs today, you're pretty much covered whichever way the news goes. Unless you start breaking this low, then you're gonna come all the way back down into here. But you'd be out way before that anyway. So mark on yesterday's high. I wouldn't really watch yesterday's low because yesterday's low is a wick that grabbed Friday's low. So you more so now want to be targeting the highs. So we can see, let's just mark this on. US session had that amazing move yesterday. And if gold is going to have, like I say, a move down, like a leg down like this, what do? You find the resistance, you grab the highs, and then you have the push down. Well, you found the resistance, but you haven't yet grabbed any highs. So buying gold up into these highs is going to be a nice level today. Now we just need to look for an area of where we can do that. Let me just move this here. So Asia did absolutely nothing today. There's not really much to say in Asia. The London levels we're going to look for today is probably, you got some resistance there. So you got support, broken, resistance, support, broken, resistance, dip lower. And you're going to kind of be playing around in this range today. If you start closing back above these levels on gold in the next 15 minutes, buys up into them previous daily highs is like 40 ticks, which would be a very, very nice position. I would love to buy gold up into these daily highs and see if this can run, see how that news comes, and see if gold is just gonna, fake out of last week's candle or continue pushing down. The fact that you've already grabbed last week's low is a pretty nice indication that you could start to retrace. If you start to break these lows on gold, then you're going to see 1900 come in pretty soon as well. But to get such a big move like that, that's going to be all depending on the news. But for me today, longs on gold up into these highs. Unless you start closing like aggressively below here, you could look for a little scout back down into these levels. Probably want to mark it on, see like there's going to be the first level where it kind of struggles. So 35 ticks into them lows is not too bad. But overall, today I would love to see gold come and grab these daily highs here. I think that'd be a lovely, lovely trade. Let me just, because if you think anyone who is selling gold on this resistance is going to be trying to do something like this. Is that a double top? You basically have a double top there as well. Look at that. You should have a nice little double top there. So anyone who's shorting here, shorting here, shorting here, stops just above this high. So if we can look for buys into that, then I think that'd be a very nice trade today. But Asia's been very choppy, so we need to see volume kicking off. So you got CPI later on. Hopefully it doesn't take until then to get the move. but we'll react to it once you do actually break out. If you get closures below here, could you look for sells? Possibly. But after yesterday's close and yesterday's run, I would prefer to take this higher. Why is my computer fucking lagging? These Macs are terrible. I'll look at Nasdaq in a second. Right, there we go. Yeah, so if if you start closing below here aggressively, you could potentially look for some sells, but it'd have to be a very, very quick scalp. This 30-minute to me is finding some pretty big support and grabbing some lows pretty aggressively. So if you can see this start to flip bullish, you could consider buys before you even close above that. You could be buying up into that resistance, because you also have a nice little, as long as you have that on the currency chart, you also have a nice little double top there. No, it's been grabbed on the currency side. So that was a double top on the futures charts, but it's been grabbed on the currency. So no double top there. There's nowhere to really, like you had this low here. You've already wicked out the low and had that retracement. So there's no real short liquidity level, other than just a technical correction back down to retest these highs. But if you can find some support from here, it is going to be a nice place if we can look for these buys today. Like I said, I hope it doesn't take until CPI to come in, but who knows. London was incredibly choppy yesterday. It took all the way until 3 p.m. London time to finally get that move, and then when it did come in, it was damn beautiful. I know. I think Corey in the community got the buys, which was a very, very nice trade. I unfortunately didn't get it. It was way too late for me, but it was a very, very nice move. So we'll see how this hourly is going to close on gold. Look at that. What time is that? Is that the open yesterday? Yeah. We'll see how this hourly is going to close. If you start to find some support here and you start to close bullish, we could look for this breakout. Look for this breakout to come and run some highs. I'm hoping London doesn't just chop again.
I found it interesting that it seems to have used the resistance from that earlier one where your mouse is now.
Yeah.
It seems to now be using that as a support.
Yeah, it's holding it pretty well. It's holding it pretty nicely. So where is it? Yeah, so like all of this is a big level. And it was starting to bounce off here as well. Like here, when it bounced off here, it has big pushes. So it broke above, got a quick little retest, and had like a nice, quick 30-tick bounce. Yeah, it's a nice level.
Cool.
It's a nice, because all of this, like even down here, is going to be a really strong level. If you come all the way down here, I would like to see it just bounce from here. But if you do come down here, it could have a nice bounce from these regions as well. But yeah, it is respecting, like if I've got it drawn as two lines, but it's not really lines. It's more of a, if you look at from these wicks to bodies, all of this big support. If you drag it down to here, it's a big area where you can start to range and push.
Yeah, I was gonna say like an area.
Yeah. It's a pretty big one. It's worth looking for some potential longs, I think.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man. Let's see if we get this bounce. hoping you don't chop today with CPI, but like I say, we'll see. If we get a breakout, amazing. If you look at, just look at this. What we got up here? So you got 50%, you know, sitting back down at a lot of this resistance. 1940 was a pretty strong level as well, so, you know, if you're going to see it break below here, come back down to this level is still going to be a pretty nice trade as well. But then buys yesterday, after you broke back above this level, would have been amazing. Absolutely so clean. Such a nice run. Almost like 200 tick run with like no pullbacks. It was an incredible move.
Hey Aaron,
Yeah, man.
would you say that you still utilise the fib fairly often?
More so for swing trading, to be honest, man. I never use it on like the 5 minute. But like in this situation, you know, like I just like to just put it on and kind of see where you're around. You know, like if we're gonna have like a continuation back up, you typically are gonna retrace like at least like 50% of this move. But I don't use them as much as I used to. They're not like, the fib should probably be like one of the last confluences you use. It's like kind of like, you know, like the icing on the cake, as if you got all your levels and then you can line up a fib level with everything you've already got, then that's kind
Just
of how
that
you want to use it.
100% confirmation.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah, pretty much. If you can line up, and sometimes, especially on gold, like sometimes you can line up, like I don't know if it does, like fib levels with like the 1900s and 1950s pretty well, which on the higher time frame is a pretty good way to trade them. I don't think it really lines up to anything at the minute. There's 1950 around the 50. But yeah, for intraday trading and scalping, I personally don't really use it. It kind of gets a bit too noisy.
Yeah, cool. Cheers, man.
Yeah, no worries, man.
God, how much better off would we be if we didn't need to sleep?
Oh man, I know. Such a nice move.
I was punching out Z's at that hour.
Yeah, I was long gone. Yeah, I was long gone. Yeah, it was such a nice move. Long term. Yeah, well, on the monthly, I was going to say, yeah, absolutely. But with how bearish this week's closed, it's kind of difficult. Unless you see like this week closed doji and then the next week closed bullish, you know, maybe something like this, then I could still look for this monthly to flip back bullish and come and grab some highs. Because, you know, last month, before last week's close, I was looking for this to come up and spike out October's high, which still could come in. You know, we've never ever closed above 2,000 on the monthly, but even when you do reject it here, you still come up and wick out the highs one more time. So yeah, overall, to come and wick these highs, and if you can just see gold this monthly continue to flip bullish, yeah, you could finally break above 2,000 for the first time. But to come down into 1900 first, maybe more likely. Only with last week's close. Last week's close was, you know, one of the bearish candles we've seen since this big dip. So how many pips was last week? Last week was, yeah, it's like a 600 pip bearish candle, which is huge. I was actually seeing if last week you could, you know, wick these highs, but still, you know, after you grab these, still close like somewhere around here to keep flipping up. But the fact you've actually closed back below 1950 now, you'd have to start printing some pretty strong candles to say you're going to push just yet. Because by looking at this weekly, this could be a top weight to come back down, retest this level, which also, like, you got a big left shoulder here. This is the head. Anywhere down here is going to be a big right shoulder. You got this load to come and grab as well. And then how many weeks do you have until month end? Or maybe 2? So you got this week. Yeah, so you got this week, next week, and then the following week. So if you get like a doji candle this week, next week closes bullish, you know, by the end of the month, then you could start to potentially paint the picture. But yeah, overall, it's gonna be very unlikely that you're just gonna test this resistance once and just drop. Like the amount of times that we faked out of 2000, you faked out over here, but you still re-grab some highs is very, very likely. So yeah, that's what I think, man. Yeah, overall, grab some more lows, and you could be looking for a pretty nice push. Is it worth trading micros if you're only trading 3 contracts max? 3 minis? Nah, I would trade micros if you're trading like 1 contract. If you're trading 3 contracts, then you don't really need to. I'd only say trade micros if you're trading 1 contract, for the simple fact that you can't close partials. Whereas you could if you were trading micros. You could close like 5 contracts and leave 5 running. But if you're trading 1 contract, 1 mini contract, it's very difficult to close. Well, you can't close partials. But if you're trading, let's say, like a 50k top step account, if you're trading something like gold, I would maybe trade like 2 to 3 contracts, personally. Oh, you got news. Where's this?
On top step, do you have the option of doing minis and micros, or is it purely just standard contracts?
Yeah, you can do micros, man. Yeah. Let me share. So let me just log into Top Step. So you put the M before, and that will give you the micros. Let me see. We've got pound news coming up as well. I'm gonna watch pound futures here. So what is it? Is it M? I think it's M, GCZ, or is it GC and then M? Yeah. So you type in MGCZ3, then that will give you the micros for gold. And you can trade that if you want to trade like smaller size or something. Yeah, pound news coming up as well. Could bring some volume in all around here. Gonna have this hourly close on gold in 2 minutes here as well. Yeah, if I was trading 50k top step, I would trade like 2 to 3 on gold. Not NAS, completely different for NAS, but for gold, 2 to 3. Alright, pound CPI, it's going to have some pretty big movement here. How's the pound looking overall? Let's see how this news goes with pound. Been a free man. Doesn't look, it's not very well, I don't think. Doesn't look like it's going very well, man. No, yeah. Yeah, not too well. Alright, let's see here. Alright, just had the hourly, look at this pound have an initial push up here. So we just had the hourly close on gold. You've closed pretty doji. You've grabbed the previous hourly highs as well. You're also grabbing the lows. So you've wicked out the lows on gold, but you've now also wicked out the highs. You've wicked out these 2 previous hourly highs. I still believe you can see this run higher, but there's just no confirmation to jump in this just yet. Trade Affection, I only see GCZ3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I don't have GCZ22 because I'm not trading live. No, man, GCZ22 means year 2002. So when you see the 3 at the end of the Z is December and the 3 is the year. So you'll see 4 because that'll be 2024, 5 2025. So you won't be able to see 2022. But GC gold, and then the letter after that is the contract month, and then the number is the year. So that'll be why, man. You won't be able to go back and see December 22 contracts. Alright, Goldie, what are you up to? What are you up to? Yeah, I think we need to wait for a breakout. I'd love to take this before breakout, but I need to see a lot more than this. Look at this. It's accumulating so much that you could just see this run pretty quick. What time is it? Alright, 7.
Do the people behind you know that they're blurred?
I don't think so.
Looks like a nice place.
Yeah, it does look a nice spot actually. Must be nice.
Yeah. Is someone speaking to me? Sorry.
There he is.
I'm trying to get Aaron's head off the middle of my screen and trying to actually get the chart up. There we go. That's full screen chart rather than full screen your head. Oh, it's a shit spotter there. I'll show you that.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks relaxing.
Looks hot. Looks very hot. Oh, very nice. Running the building. Nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice, yeah. Living the life. Joe. The boys. Nice.
Joe's Discord's not working.
Ah. He's been kicked.
Is it?
Yeah, Joe's been banned.
Yeah, is he gonna take the hint? Yeah, this is fine.
Oh. Now we're talking. Ah.
This is fine.
Hey.
This is fine.
Come on, Gold, give us a breakout hit. As soon as we get I'm not really waiting for an hourly breakout here on Gold because it's going to take too long. I'm just kind of waiting for this 15 just to... Even this 5 to be honest. You just grab previous 5 lows. If you start to close back bullish here, you may look to scalp this back up into these highs. You have to manage risk quite aggressively, I think. What's that? 8 ticks, yeah. But I really think you're going to see this run up into daily highs quite soon.
Just opening up the demo already.
Yeah, good man, get that demo fired up. My demo's fired up here. She's looking good. I'm going to reset that balance after some losses. Yeah, Pound had that nice push. Pound push, now go on, go. Breakout. Breakout. UK unemployment rate at 4.2%, as expected. But yeah, this range is very, very tough. What is this? Yeah, 11 ticks. No bottom wick on this 5. If you had an instant bottom wick, you could consider a buy here, but you've instantly pushed up.
I'm here.
He's here.
How's it going?
Good man, how are you?
Not bad, not bad.
Good man.
I'm happy. You know, I got my sunglasses on.
You look like a Forex guru.
I am. I've got my
What are you trying to sell me?
prescription sunglasses. I have these sunglasses. I can the anti-scratch. They're good. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah, but I thought I might be recognized.
Goldie looks like it's gonna break out here.
Here we go. Stop the break even.
What?
Stop the break even.
Are we in?
Oh, no.
Oh.
You can cut that off. We don't need it.
Break out the range. Oh, I really want to see if this 5 can continue pushing higher here on gold, because you do also, you know, it's a very, very tight range, but you do also have a double top. They'll stop and reverse there as well. But this 30-minute resistance here is going to be very strong. I may even take it off a 15 closure. So 15 closes above. You know, because you have grabbed some lows, you've wicked out some lows, you came very close there, but you did actually grab some lows here. 5 minutes just wicked out the lows, closed back bullish. So I may take it off the 15, I think. If this 5 gave an instant bottom wick, that would have been nice, but it created a top wick, then came down and now starting to push back up.
You getting keen to Vietnam?
Sorry, man.
You getting keen to Vietnam?
Yeah, I can't wait, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going down to stay in Brisbane tomorrow because my flight leaves at like 7 AM. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Didn't Joe tell you about the Jetty's hiring for you?
Send it over, man. Withdraw that demo profit. Send it over. Actually, that's 5 minutes to close here on gold. See if we can continue running. Oh, nice. Very nice. You guys at a beach club or something?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna scram at me.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
I'll say scram now. I'll say I'm gonna scram at me.
Are you bringing a suitcase to Vietnam, Joe? Yeah, good man.
Zara, he bought a new fit the other day too.
Good man. Are you in Bali tomorrow? No, I'm not in Bali tomorrow. I'm back in Australia now. But I am going to Vietnam on Thursday. But I got the Bali video probably coming out on Sunday. The Bali part 2 video. We're going to get a nice 15 closure here, I think, on Goldie. I would have loved to get in on this 5 and already be at break even. But it didn't give the entry. Yeah, if we get a nice... I mean, if you get a nice bottom wick on this next 5, as long as you don't wick out these highs, you know, you could still have a quick little entry here, just manage aggressively, I think. I would have loved to have already been in this motherfucking position. Nice 15 breakout. You see, I haven't grabbed them highs. If you get an instant bottom wick here, I may just market execute some buys here on gold. Little scalp. Stops will be below current 15 lows. Oh, you're just gonna wick it out, aren't you? Motherfucker. Yeah, you're just gonna straight up wick it out. That even give us a chance to get in. Yeah, there you go. We're getting some volume, which is good. That's what I want to see. I want to see some volume. Again, instant top wick and gold. Future's got it, yeah. Future's, I was not just watching here. Future's got it before, actually. Future's wicked out the high a little bit quicker there. That 5 just closed no top wick. Yeah, you got a top wick. Yeah, so if this, as long as this 15 closes like, you know, somewhere above here, then amazing, you know, we can start to play this back up. 15 closed bullish, little bottom wick, and we could look to drive this up here. It's looking quite nice now. Now we're getting this volume. I'd love to have already been on this 5, but it's okay. We got time. Let's go. Andrew in the chat. What's going on, man? Come and join the Zoom, man. Come and join the Zoom. Cool, get a bottom wick. Got BE on that 5 flip. Yeah, good man. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I would have taken some aggressive entries here if this had given an instant bottom weight, but it actually pulled up, then pushed back down, and then pushed up again. But if you did get on this one here, you probably want to be at break even because you've just wicked out these highs. You're still technically at 30 resistance. So if you got an entry from down here, you know, you should be pretty covered. You could retest these highs, but if you come all the way back down here, then the 15 won't be closing above, so you don't really want to be in it anyway. So go and break even from here. If you got this little 5-minute grab and then close, yeah, I personally would have some risk off the table. If it gets you a break even, it gets you prices overall ranging. But by looking at this, you'd want to manage aggressively. And you could have just had stops like down here. So what would your risk have been on that little trade? Risk would have been $800, you just hit like 1,000. This 5 could close doji though. If this 5 closes doji somewhere around here, you're still going to be getting a nice 15-minute breakout. And then you can get a quick little bottom wick and you may drive it and you can just have stop below the 15 low. And you're not really risking too much. You're risking what? Like 14, 13 ticks for a potential 30. So in risk reward terms, it looks pretty nice. So let's just wait 2 minutes for this 15 close. And the next 15 bottom wick and then we could be in. We could be in if we can see this volume continue. Obviously the 5 minutes had a nice push there. But 5-minute volume can never be trusted if the 30 is ranging. Like we saw yesterday in London. The 5-minute was chopping all over the place. Where was London? Yeah, here. 5-minute bullish, bearish, bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. So you have to be careful on the 5.
Who's playing as a last little morning star?
Yeah, like this one.
Yeah, this nice current one.
Yeah, I think so, man. I think it looks good.
On the 15.
Yeah, yeah. You got it here and here as well. Nice one there, and a nice one here. So you've got, yeah, you got 2 pretty nice ones. And you have it on the hourly as well. This didn't close that bullish here, but technically, yeah, you kind of have one on the hourly as well. So to me, it makes sense if we can get some volume to continue pushing up. Yeah, it's a very difficult area for sure, man. We can have technicals in place, but if we don't get that volume, it's just going to chop. But you got that CPI later on, which is going to be huge today. I didn't realize that was today. So you've just had pound CPI. You're going to have US dollar CPI today, which is going to be very big. Cleans the range. Yeah, it's not the cleanest. Well, like, I wouldn't trade between here and here, but if you close above here, you know, you'd probably be managing here, but if you can run up into here, it would be worth it. But you have to see, so if we get in on the next 15, we kind of have to see this 30 close above this level. Because this range in here, I don't want to touch. So I want to be in before this breaks out. But by looking at this 5, it's not looking great, but let's see, you've got 4 seconds here. What you got, instant top or bottom wick? Instant top wick, yeah. But yeah, with CPI later, you know, we could just do this all day. I hope not, but it's possible. But I really want to buy gold up into them daily highs. Longs into the daily highs look pretty nice to me. I want to see his wick down previous 5 lows first before I get in this. So you got potential low to grab before we can jump in. Hello, I'm new in Australia. I want to trade. What I have to do for trade here? I mean, I'm in Australia, but I'm just trading futures. Just trading gold futures, that's it. see if we can wick out these 5-minute lows and start to reject. Good look for these pies. The reason I want to see these lows grab is because there's not a lot of liquidity here and not a lot of volume. So if we're going to have a push up, it's very likely that you're going to wick out some 5-minute lows before this pushes. And that will give us more of a 15 bottom wick. But we want to see it happen soon because my main chart here is this 30. This 30 is at some big resistance. Previous hourly closed with, for the past, what, 1, 2, 3 hours, you've closed with like 4 ticks of body, which is pretty crazy. So although, you know, we could execute off the 5, I'm mainly watching this 30.
I got major trust issues with the chart.
Sorry, man?
I got major trust issues with the card.
Yeah, man. Five's not been great recently. 5's been poor. 5's been poor.
That's the phones just come out.
Yeah, 30 and 15 is going to be the main one here. So if the 30 is in this range, it's not even. There's literally no point even watching this. But I would just like to, because the technicals here look nice for us to keep running up. But if you do get a trade here, it's unlikely that it's going to play out quick. It's very likely going to take quite a while to move. So it has to work out these previous 5 lows for me. If it breaks the highs, I think it could be re-grabbing 15 highs and then close back into the range. You want to see these lows grabbed pretty soon. Otherwise, if it pushes up now, and then in the next like 2-5 minutes you close below here, you're not going to get this 30 closure. And if you don't get the 30 closure, you're going to have to be very careful. Yeah, it's a shame that move took so long to happen on gold yesterday because it was so clean. The run was fucking beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Oh, it's hot in here, man. Is my chart frozen or is gold not moving? I don't think gold's moving. No. Good morning, afternoon. Good morning, Ross. Good morning, man. Go work event. Enjoy, Nathan, man. See you next time, man. Enjoy. Gotta tap it. Yeah, I think I'll tap it, man. I want to see these lows grabbed like soon so we can get this 30 breakout. If it takes too long to grab these lows and it starts to happen towards the end of this 30 close, we already know it's going to be a big wick and close back into this range. So 5 just closed bullish, no top wick, I think. Yeah, bullish, no top wick. So you may just grab previous 15 highs and close back into the range. Dead, yeah, it's dead, man. Just got 50k top step account. Unsure how to set brackets for TP and stop loss. If are you on the top step, trying out the top step X platform, or are you on like Tradeovate? If you're on like Tradeovate or something, you can just use the orders. So if you buy gold now, you put in a sell order as your stop loss, and the same as your target, because you want to be selling back whatever you're buying. And if you buy gold now and you hit TP, and you hit your sell order, you have to remember to cancel the stop loss order as well. So at the end of every day, if you're on Tradeovate, make sure you click the exit app market and all orders button, because it will close everything for you. So you can exit a market and it will cancel all orders, just in case, you know, you have any orders open that you maybe forget to cancel. And it caught me out. Yeah, it's caught me out before as well. Yeah, like I would have like a trade hit TP, forget that the stop loss is at like break even or something, and it comes back down and you wonder like how you're in another position. You just have to remember to readjust. Yeah, Tradeovate. Yeah, so yeah, with Tradeovate you just have to remember to cancel. Well, you can if you trade on TradingView, then you can do it on here for you. You know, you can, when you take a trade, you can set stop loss and take profit, and you can do it through here if you want to. But if you're going to do it on Tradeovate, you just need to set orders. Do it on the DOM. Yeah, you can do it on the DOM if you want to. I personally don't, but you can. I just set orders. I don't set TP orders, so I use alerts for my TP. But for stop loss, yeah, definitely you want to set a stop loss order. 2 AM in Toronto is dedication, man. Dedication. Yeah, CPI today. Yeah, CPI is going to bring in a lot of volume here, man, for sure. I think you're going to see gold grab some daily highs pretty nicely today, which is kind of the trade that I want to take. Ideally, maybe in London, grab these highs. Got like 36 ticks up into them highs, but it may stall until CPI. I hope not, but we'll see. CPI is going to be probably going to set the tone for the rest of the month, to be honest. So you got what, CPI today, and then you got PPI tomorrow. You got unemployment claims on Thursday. So you got a pretty big week this week. I won't be able to trade on Thursday, but you got a pretty big week. And what have we got next week? You got FOMC next week as well. And then you got flash services PMI as well. So yeah, you got quite a lot of news coming for the US dollar, which is good, because you're around a very big monthly support level. So you want to see the fundamentals, see if they can change, so you can look for that monthly to continue closing bullish. Which is good. So you just grab previous 15 highs here. You know, you're still not closing above. I think you need to wick out these lows. Like I say, it's not looking like it's going to happen anytime soon. Probably in the next 30. Yeah, so you're going to get the 30 close in 5 minutes. This 5 is going to close doji. If the next 5 closes doji, the 30, or even bullish, 30 closes above, the bottom wick will be this liquidity grab here, and then you could still ride this higher. So this 5 could still close bullish, and that would be good, because then it'll get a 30 breakout.
Hey, while we wait,
Yeah,
what does a push-up bra and a bag of chips have in common?
Go on.
When you open them, you realise they're half empty.
Nice. Joe, why did you look so confused, Joe? Joe didn't get it. Joe
struggled with it.
Mark and Ron will explain it to you.
I even wonder.
Do you want a second run?
I think he does.
Yeah, just get that third time and talk it
Yep.
through.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I couldn't hear you, that's the problem.
Yep. What does a push-up bra and a bag of chips have in common?
That's fine. Yeah, I like that.
When you open them, you realise they're half empty.
Oh, Goldie. Goldie. See, this is that 30 push that I wanted before it was going to break out. This is the push that I knew was coming, which had no entry here just yet. This is that I wanted to be in this push. It was a very clean push on the 30. But now we have to wait for this to close. What's that? Yeah, 20 ticks in this 30. You know, it's not a huge move, but it's a nice amount of volume. So if we get this 30 breakout, 30 close above here, bottom wick to come and grab these 5s, and then we could be looking for this to continue pushing.
I got a confession on my.
Are you in?
No, I've been doing NAS, I've been doing S&P.
Oh, nice. Yeah, S&P's cleaner than NAS, I think.
It's been much cleaner lately.
Yeah. Yeah, I think S&P's cleaner than NAS. When was this? Friday, what did we do yesterday? Dip down, no bottom wick, close back bullish, yeah. Look at this 5 on gold. Oh, look at the Russell yesterday, it was a fucking crazy move. Big choppy action, yeah, very choppy, man. Very, very choppy. I'm just waiting to see if this 30 can close out here, so we can look to take this. But if this 30 doesn't break out and you get stuck in this range, you have to kind of go off the 5. But I want to see these lows grabbed here. I don't want to see them grabbed now though. If you grab the lows now, then the 30 is not going to close out. I want to see this 5, you know, close bullish somewhere around here. Give this 30 breakout. Then the bottom wick could be this liquidity grab, and then we can look for them longs. So this 5 is going to be the key here, because this 5 is going to dictate if this 30 breaks out or not. One action more telling. Yeah, he does. He wishes. Yeah, it's true, man. Yeah, you got futures at 1950 as well. So you've just retapped into 1950 on the futures and instantly rejected there as well. 1950 is a big level. See, look at this 5 now. You jump in the lot. You try and jump in this 30 breakout, and you're almost straight back into drawdown. Don't know if you see that, but European session is very sad for 1 week. Market moving on a night. Yeah, it has, man. Yeah, London's been very quiet recently. Think about, say, like the past couple of weeks, London has been pretty quiet. A lot of my trades haven't been coming in at like pre-London, London Open like usual. You know, like this move yesterday, which was an incredible move. Grabbed the lows, closed back bullish. This was like a, what, 150 tick move? Came at 3 p.m. London time, and this was London yesterday. So if you look at it for pretty much all of last week, you know, London here, this is a 30-minute time frame, chopped, and the move dropped at like 11 a.m. So yeah, a lot of the moves have been later on. That's what I'll say. It's just kind of market flows, you know. Sometimes you go from stages where pre-London and London's great, like mid-London can be quiet, and then vice versa. London afternoon could have the moves, and then pre-London goes quiet. So it's kind of just all market flows really. Happens all the time. Last month pre-London was great. Yeah, I think last month was good. Yeah, I think last month was good. We had a streak in like, I don't know, maybe like April to like July, where pre-London almost every single day you had just amazing volume. But yeah, I think last month had some pretty solid volume as well in pre-London. I would say probably just start of November, London has started to go probably a little bit quiet. And I don't really like to watch the 5 too much.
You don't get a trade during the day, Aaron? Like, are you more inclined to stay up in New York?
Yeah, I tried to, man. I tried to. That's what I tried to do yesterday. If I don't get a move in London, then you know I'll be trying to get up to catch this. But then like when it gets past like 1 a.m. my time, I'm pretty much done. I like to get one at like say like 9:30 till like 12 a.m. Brisbane time, which is like pre-New York. I like to get a move, and then if I don't get one in London, I'll be watching that a lot more. But anything after like 1 a.m., I'm just not focused. I just can't concentrate properly.
Yeah, no, I was the same when I was trading the US. It's so hard to fucking function properly, innit?
Yeah, it is, man. Unless you like sleep
Like, you feel
in.
like you are, but it's like you're not. Definitely not.
Nah, you're not, man.
It's feeling's fucked.
Yeah, it's too hard. It's too hard. Yeah,
No, that's like what I'm thinking at the minute. I'm like, should I start trying to fucking stay up again? Because it's just been shit, isn't it? But
yeah.
it opens at 1:30 Sydney, so like, it's like you're not getting to sleep till 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I personally don't think it's worth it, to be honest, man. I would say maybe just trade like 15 and 30.
Yeah, I've been looking. I've been at the 5 on recently. It's pointless in it either.
It is, man. It's,
that's raging.
yeah, 100%. Like it was actually like, you know, like shorting into these lows. If you were just watching the higher time frame, is like 50 ticks, which came in at like what 12:30 London time, which is probably like 11:10 our time. So you just have to, yeah, just don't watch the 5, and I would just trade it for 30 and set alerts. But now, I personally, like, even if London just can, well, it's not going to go quiet forever, but even if London did, I personally still wouldn't stay up until like 2 a.m. Personally, it's just not sustainable.
Yesterday there though, like, what job are you on about?
I was looking for the shorts yesterday into the lows.
But it didn't grab any highs either, did it? So it wasn't really like.
Nah, yeah, you kind of, like you did there 7:30, so you got shorts from there, then you got back a break even, and then even here it was so difficult. Even if you got short from there, got your break even, then finally pushed. Patience is key.
That last one you could remember that. But even that, yeah, that's like 12:30 for me. That.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was looking like 12:30. I was like, oh man, I'm not gonna get it. And it ended up wicking down like 40 ticks, which was actually pretty nice. Caught a long from down there. Yeah, good man. Yeah, the longs are beautiful, man. Longs are beautiful because we had all our levels like this. Like this was the Ranger in yesterday. You know, like when you see ranges like this, as soon as you grab these lows and close back bullish, you know, you buy it up into that next resistance. Like up into here is like 70 ticks, which is huge. If you'd left some runners on that, it's like 150 tick move yesterday. It was so nice. I was so gutted when I woke up and saw that came in, because that was the whole move I wanted yesterday, and that was a fucking banger of a move. As soon as it grabs the lows, close incredibly bearish, to then re-grab the lows and close bullish. That's your fake out. I don't know how it looked on the 5. And then you had the amazing move. Yeah, Robert Smith. Okay.
Waking up with the oh fuck moment.
Yeah, literally, man. Yeah, should have had like a buy limit down here and just let it run. Market will move on CPI. Yeah. You have some pretty big CPI news today, which again is pretty late. So now you're grabbing these 5 lows in here. The reason I didn't jump in longs here because you had to grab these lows. And now you're grabbing these lows. The 30 is already closing back into this range here. Same as the 15. 15's, you know, looking like a potential evening starter push lower. You have to see how this one's going to close. But if you respect these highs, you know, you may see this 15 chop in this range. But yeah,
I was just looking at that trade yesterday. Like on the 15, it looked pretty clean, but like it's fucking 40 tick stop loss.
yeah. So you would have had. So if you got it, once it closed back bullish here, stops down there, 40. Yeah, and it fucking ran.
You'd have to go small size, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd have to. Yeah, small. You have to bring it half, or manage if you close like back below here. Because you should respect this support. If you close back above it, you shouldn't break below it. So if I was buying from here, my hard stop would be here, but I'd be closing if you close back below here.
No, that's what I've just changed. Like I used to like put my hard stop dead tight, and the amount of times I've been fucking whipped out.
Yeah.
I started like sizing as if my stop losses are like twice as big, but then
It's good.
managing it like earlier.
Yeah, it's good, man. That's the way to do it. Way better. Like even if I for me here, if I got these yesterday, you know, obviously I'm gonna have a hard stop in just to be safe, but I never, as soon as this 15, like even if it just closed a little bit below, like there, you know, you'd be cutting that instantly at like maybe 14, 15. And even if it faked out and did something like this, well, that's fine, so be it. But yeah, I would cut it as soon as it closes back below there, because if that's a true fake out and that's such a strong bullish push after closing bearish, yeah, you shouldn't need to come anywhere near that. You should just have a decent drive. So you would have been something like this, something like that. I do that quite a lot. So it's like when the 5's choppy, and if I take a trade off like the 30 or 15, my stop losses, yeah, is literally just based off closures. Like if I, say for whatever reason, had shorts on this resistance right now, and if I take it off the 30, you know, I'll execute it, maybe put like a hard stop in somewhere here, or have like alert above here, and I won't come back until the 30 is closed. I'll just see how it goes. And for the most part, recently it's kind of been playing out pretty nice.
Oh, that's the way. I seen a quote. There's like a little Instagram reel once, and some pro trader talking about how to let your winners run.
Yeah.
And he was like, just take the trade and walk away.
Yeah.
I've never ever once got smarter once I'm in a trade. You need to just set it and fuck off.
Yeah, it's true, man. Never get smarter in a trade. Yeah, I like that. It's true. Majority is going short. Yeah, interesting, man. That's a good indication to see it potentially come and rip some highs. I mean, if this 15 can come and break its own high, you could have some longs. Or if you break these highs, you could see it push. These 15 chart a bit because it's so fucking small of a range. But if this is a true liquidity grab here, this candle here, if this is a true liquidity grab, if you re-break this high, then you could have a nice push. So you could have buys on the break of that high. But if you don't break it, you could respect it and keep pushing lower. But then you look at it both sides. If you do break it, you have the potential to see it run. But for me, anywhere in this 30 range, you gotta be very careful, because it's only like what, 15 ticks for me personally. I won't trade anything less than 20. So this is from the lows to the highs, yeah, pushing 17. Like I say, if it's 20, then you've had some liquidity grabs and you're near the highs, amazing. But if it's less than 20, I wouldn't even watch the 5, unless you can get a move like into the breakout. Oh, nice one, yeah, 45.5, yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, let me see. Let's have a look. We'll do it on the currency. Let's see how the hourly's actually looking. I know previous hourlies have like past 3 hours have closed at like 4 ticks worth of bodies. But yeah, if you closed like back below here, you know, you could come and retest some highs at like 1940 again. I think it's going to take a while. I think it will just correct down there and take a while. But yeah, all of this, you know, you may come down and test that. I was just looking at this before. Retrace like 50% of this move, retest them highs. It's not a bad play. But yeah, you'd want to see it kind of close below here, I think. Because you did actually, you know, you had support, you wicked out the lows, you tried to push up, you've closed back in this little range. So you can see this support here though, these levels here, if you look on the full, but overall today, for gold to rip these daily highs, I think it's going to be a lovely buy. Still haven't really grabbed these 4 hour highs either. Yeah, on the 4 hour, could easily come back down, wick into this level before seeing that push. So if you trickle down here before the news, you know, buys up into previous daily highs, could actually be quite nice. I personally wouldn't short it. This is just me. I personally wouldn't short it until you break out this range. Personally. On ES. Nice breakout setup. Ooh, nice man. Very nice. Yeah, let's drop it, yeah. Yeah, CPI is going to be huge today. CPI is going to be very, very big today. Very, very big. How we doing, my man? What's going on, bro? Good to have you in the chat. Good to have you in the chat, man. Let me get back to the 5 here. Yeah, I saw quite a lot of you guys took advantage of the top step sale, which was good. $11 to give a 50k account is pretty incredible. Goes 5, 15. But yeah, personally, I haven't taken a futures trade since last Tuesday, which is that, where's the day? Is it today? Tuesday? Yeah, wow. Wish Top Step had a Forex program. Well, you can still trade currencies as well on Top Step, man. You can trade currencies. Depends on what currency you trade, but you can still trade currencies on Top Step. Like if you trade, I'll show you what Top Step. I mean, gold's not doing anything. So if you trade Euro USD, for example. See here, Euro USD on the 5 here. You come here, you look at Euro futures. It's exactly the same thing. See? Make this bigger. You can see it's literally the exact same thing. Or if you trade pound US dollar, trade GP USD, and then if you look at pound futures, you can see it's like exactly the same. So you can pretty much still trade like almost every currency on Top Step as well. You just trade the futures of it, which is what's good. You know, you can trade what euro, pound, New Zealand dollar, Australian dollar, Swiss franc. You can trade the yen. You can trade quite a lot of currencies. Currencies. One contract is one lot. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah. Yeah. That's what most people don't realize. You can trade currencies if you want to as well. Like some people who may trade Euro USD, you can still trade Euro futures. It's exactly the same. That's the good thing about it. Is if some people like to trade currencies, you can still trade currencies. Just passed my second 150k Top Step account yesterday. So nice. Not being fucked over by slippage and spreads. Yeah, 100%, man. It's the best. That's the best thing about moving to futures. Is not being screwed on spreads and slippage all the time. The execution is just on point. So like I said, if you guys trade, you know, any Forex pairs, if you can trade the futures of them, so much better. Top Step aside, trading futures is so much better than trading Forex. But yeah, I still believe Top Step are one of the best prop firms in the industry, even across FX. I don't think any FX firm is offering close to what Top Step offer. As soon as I open a gold trade on FTMO, instant minus 50. Yeah, it's crazy, man. As long as there's volume in the markets, like I could open up a trade now on gold, and we're gonna get filled at the exact price that I see right here. So you got 1949.5. If I was to click buy right now, it's the exact price I would get filled in at. It's stupid to me that it would be otherwise. And all you pay is like all you pay is what, $5 per contract each side. So if you buy and sell one contract, $10. For me personally, I'd much rather pay commissions than get screwed on spreads for scalping. Where's the guy from your YouTube comments? He didn't show up, Harry. Oh, they never show up, man. They never show up.
Morning, bro. How's things?
Hey, man, how's it going? They never show up. It was just Talk the talk.
Hey Aaron, do you actually trade on the Comex one or the Oanda one?
The Comex one, man. These
Oh,
two.
the Comex.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Comex one, man. I just where's this different? I just still use the currency one because it sometimes on a futures chart you could see gold leave a double top. If you're waiting for that to get grabbed, sometimes you don't realize, but the currency chart, because it's more manipulated, has already grabbed the highs. That's the only reason I still watch. Yeah, I still watch the currency one up here.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, trading off the Comex one.
You listen to that podcast thing I sent you?
Nah, I haven't, man. I just saw it though. I'm keen to give it a listen. I've listened to
I
a few.
realised we trade options on currency, like.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't actually know you could do it either.
Are you able like to trade options on the top step? Like?
Nah, just futures, man. Just futures. Yeah, just futures, man.
Did you, bro, have a look on the crude oil?
Nah, we can run over it, man. I can have a look at it. Let's do it. Let's break down oil. Grab 2 top step accounts. Nice.
The oil moves so good, bro. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, volume's gone from gold to oil by the looks of it.
Honestly, like that, yeah.
Let's have a look at it. What broker? I'd say the top step, use Tradeovate. It's going to be the most simplest to use. You can trade through TradingView if you really want. It's going to be the easiest to set up and the easiest to get used to. Less than $5. Sent email update saying it's been lowered. I think about $4.18. Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, $4 commission. They reduced it to that. It is very, very good. Let's have a look at oil. Yeah, oil can move big. Let's have a look overall what oil was up to, because I know we were very bearish, but I think you're finding, yeah, here's some technicals since yesterday. So yeah, oil is very bearish. Have a look at the halfway through the month, finding some big support. Retracing. Yeah, this is what we were saying yesterday. I think we can see oil come down and re-grab these daily lows here. Probably going to come in CPI as well. But yeah, to see oil come down and grab these lows looks pretty nice to me. Kind of found some resistance yesterday. Also found some support. Oh, look at this 4 hour. This is a 4 hour. Look at the volume in that. It's crazy. You may, but when that news comes out in oil, CPI, you may see a spike back into $80. And if you do, I personally would think you'd be looking for some sells back down into these weekly lows. Could be a pretty nice move. Yeah, it's
See, sometimes when the news comes out, like the crude oil doesn't get effect from the news, whatever. Like
yeah.
Sometimes even if we don't see, like,
Who remembers when oil went to like minus? I remember watching that. That's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I got March from 2030.
Yeah, it was insane, man. I remember watching it. I was like, I fucking think I should probably fucking buy this. Went to like what, minus $40? It's fucking insane. It went from what? Bounced from minus 40 all the way back up to 130. It's a 400% gain trading oil. Fucking insane.
What is like oil? What every 1 cent it moves, it's $10 or something, yeah? Or what is it?
Yeah, I think so. It's quite large.
Sure, it's fucking
I think it moves quite big. Yeah. Let me see Goldie here. Is gold moving? No. Yeah, I used to trade oil. I only ever swing traded oil. I think it's difficult to intraday trade it. It can move quite fast. It can throw you off. Gold flat, yeah. Gold's very flat, man. Very, very flat. Because yeah, this hourly's going to close here on gold.
I might actually start watching oil line. I'm just having a look at it now.
Yeah, it can move. It can move big.
As a thing, yesterday I had alerts on ES, NQ, and gold.
Yeah.
And not one of them went off all night.
Yeah, I think everything was pretty crazy yesterday. Oil had some nice moves. Flip back bullish. Boom. Yeah, oil can move big. Big. Here's Enzo Joe trades. How much does your trading business make per month? I've been wanting to start a course. Well, let me just put it this way. It comes nowhere near to trading profits. Nowhere near. I don't sell a course. It's a subscription to the community. It's always flat at this time. GC is American. I mean, I can assure you, gold is not always flat at this time. Trading profits for this quarter so far. Well, let's have a look. Well, we'll let you, Enzo. We'll let. Remember, you commented on the YouTube video saying you've never seen me taking a trade live, and I told you, let's share broker statements together. So let's do it now on stream with everyone else watching. Enzo Jove trades. Whilst we have everyone here on stream together, let's do it together here. I can even invite you onto the Zoom, Enzo. I'll invite you onto the Zoom, and we'll both share broker statements for this quarter so far. And let's do that. We'll all be waiting.
Yeah.
I want to watch this.
Hey?
I want to watch this too.
You want to watch? Come on, Enzo. It's gone quiet now. You've already embarrassed yourself. You said GC is always quiet at this time. Trading gold in the European sessions is one of the nicest times to trade it. And I'll share, I'm not going to share it with you, I will share quarterly profits with anyone who is in my Discord that wants to see it for transparency purposes. Absolutely anyone. Wait to privacy check. That didn't last too long. You have trades in your name as well. You can't put trades in your name. Say you want to sell a course, ask me personal business and trading questions, which I'll happily show you, and not do the same.
So you got a YouTube channel then?
I don't know, but I have my crypto assets at 2 million. I'm sure you do, man. I'm sure you do. Well, if you do 2 mil, well then you've beaten me, because I haven't made 2 mil this quarter. I'll tell you that much. Popcorn time. Crypto profits, and you're talking about how does gold move? Let's go. We're going to school. Yeah, literally, man. Yeah.
But next quarter he's got you covered.
Yeah, next quarter. Next quarter, I'll have my lots, and we'll do it then.
Enzo, I can go and pick you up a fake Louis wallet to carry a demo conference in if you want. Made them in Thailand.
Get me more moisture there, man. Please. go have a look at October. How far do we wanna go back?
Hey, while we're waiting, what's
Yeah, man.
worse, waking up at a party with a big drop on your face,
Go on.
finding out it was traced.
Crypto demo, yeah, there you go. Crypto demo. you said crypto demo. NAS 100 buys. Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. Let's have a look overall. Yeah, so let's make it bigger while we're waiting. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, so it may as well. Yeah, NAS buys. Yeah, so on the daily, yeah, you've seen NAS break out pretty well. You know, Friday closed incredibly bullish. Have a quick look at the weekly, because I know the weekly was on a huge bull run. Yeah, so I think towards now and Christmas time, it's probably one of the most bullish times to trade stonks. So that's why you're seeing a pretty big breakout here. And you've already got a pretty nice bottom wick on this weekly. So daily has closed bullish, and then we've gone bearish. You got CPI today, so you very well may grab some previous daily lows. But overall, yeah, to keep pushing higher, I think makes sense to me. I don't know how NAS moves in the European market, so it's kind of hard to say if you'll move from like a scalp trading perspective. But overall, yeah, I would look for some retracements. You got a little trend line coming up like this. So if anyone is buying this trend line right now, you're very likely gonna see, dip down, grab a lot of this liquidity, maybe even tap into this left shoulder, respect this head, and push up from something like that. So yeah, overall, NAS buys, I think so. But I would be open to the fact that you may find some resistance and kind of dip down, grab some more liquidity, and then, yeah, overall, to continue pushing high, you may see it, man, yeah. Trading journal. This is one I just trying out. TradeZella. TradeZella is good because you don't have to input any data yourself. You just drag and drop all your data straight from your broker, and it does it all for you. But yeah, NAS push higher overall, very likely. But watch it come and grab some liquidity first, and then you could see it have a nice run. Yeah, you got CPI today, so CPI is probably going to be the main overall decider. Whilst we still got gold in this range here, gold is very, very choppy here. Listen, demo, yeah, only man, he trades like us. We only trade demo as well. We're all trading demo together, I guess.
Oil's left a nice double bottom there, like on the 15 and the 5.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Looks like it's having a little push though, and it might be gone already.
Yeah, I would love to see if you could get some sells on oil today. Yeah, it's pretty nice, man. I like it. I like it.
I need to run, but I just wanted to say I always appreciate that you don't make a trade even unless it fits your system.
Absolutely, man. Patience pays always, man. Won't force anything in this crap price action.
Appreciate it.
See you next time, man. Enjoy.
Cheers.
Yeah, have a good one.
See you, mate.
Will do.
Come down to the coast often. Is that the come down to the Gold Coast? I haven't in a while, to be honest, man. I haven't. I like coming down, but I haven't been down in a while. But you know, if you're down there, man, you can always drop me a message on Instagram. Always down to meet up, man. Gives me an excuse to come down. When I first came to Australia, like a year ago now, it's actually where I wanted to move to. But when you first move here, it's like so possible. Like when I first came to the Gold Coast, it was like impossible to get set up there. And that's why I then came up to Brisbane, and then now moved up to sunny coast. But yeah, I like the coast, man. I like going down to the Gold Coast.
Did you meet your missus over here, or when you got here, did you meet her before?
Yeah, I met when I come over here, man. Yeah, she was living in Brisbane, both in Brisbane, and now we kind of moved up here together.
Yeah, Brisbane's good, but it's just too far from the beach, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. That's like the reason I moved to Australia is so you can have that lifestyle, and you kind of go there. It's like, considering it's on the coast, there's literally like no beaches. So I was like, yeah. Give him an ear, boss. Enjoy, Ross. See you next time, man.
Till what time, like, you generally stay in London session?
So I'll watch it like this, like actually watching it, like closures until like well, what's the time difference? What, 9 a.m. ish London time? And then anything after that, man, I just set some alerts. So like, because I don't think it's good to watch like sit like this for like hours. And so like, for instance, now like if I was ending it now here, I'll set an alert down here, set an alert above here, and I'll kind of go about my evening downstairs. And if I need to like fire up the charts, then I'll just come upstairs and have a look at it. But once I'm off the London stream, I don't sit here and watch it like religiously like this. But scalping is like, 2 hours.
A couple of days ago, and I stayed like from 8 a.m. London time to 11. My stomach was fucked, man. Like, my watch done, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if there's good volume, sometimes I'll stay on and trade it. But like if it's quiet like this, like if I can see the 30s just stuck in these range, I prefer set an alert above and below and just wait for them to go off. And if they go off, like luckily London time here is in the evening, so I'm home anyway, so I can if my alert goes off and I need to run upstairs and like take a trade or check it, then you know I'll do it. But I try not to watch it like this for like max maybe like 2 to 3 hours a day.
I think most of the time, like after 9 a.m., like it gets consolidated, or
Yeah.
it's kind of fucking boring.
Yeah, it's kind of like some you kind of like London has flows as well, where like pre-London, like 6 a.m. till like 9 a.m. London time can be amazing, and then when it's quiet like it is now, you can see moves come in at like 10:30 London time until then coming into pre-New York. Like this drop down here was at like 11 a.m. So pre-London and London Open chopped, and then 11 a.m. you had the big pushes. So yeah, it kind of changes a lot. But there was a point where like 6 a.m. London time was having some amazing moves.
Yeah, well, the pre London Open, like beginning at 7:30, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, 7:30, get some good ones.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of fucking investment banks and shit in Switzerland, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
That's ahead.
Yeah, Frankfurt Open. Yeah. So yes, yeah, I was losing 6 a.m. was good. Sorry, man, you cut out there, man. Oh, have you gone?
I just said like we're making banks on Dima, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Don't hate. I figured how to read the futures market in span of 6 months. Amazing. I'm not hating. I'm reacting to what you said to me. I'm not hating on you at all. I don't hate on anyone. Any trader in any industry or 2 years into the game, 1 month into the game, I'm the most non-egotistical person ever. I don't hate on absolutely anyone. But if you come in asking stupid questions, then I'm going to react to your questions. But I don't hate on you. If you've mastered future trading in 6 months, amazing, man. Well done. That's what you like to hear.
But honestly, I get struggled a lot in my journey. Like, I have fucking stayed homeless for like 2 or I don't know, 2-3 months or something.
Yeah.
It's just because of fucking industry, you know. Like my passion in it, like so.
100%, man.
I get
Trading can take you to. Trading can take you to some. If you do it on your own, then that's what I did. I wish I didn't. Trading can take you to some fucking seriously dark places.
Exactly.
One of the worst things to do if you suffer from like mental health or anything like that.
Yeah. Look.
Temporary pain in it.
Yeah.
Until you crack it.
Yep, 100%, man. I didn't. Like I always say to people, I have no shame in ever saying that I didn't make any money in trading for the first 2 years. I sucked at trading for 2 years and I sucked badly at it. Really bad.
No, remember when I was like 5 months in, I was trying to pass all them funded accounts and that, and people would talk about like the boom or bust where like you haven't wins but then you give it all back.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, fuck me, I can't even get a fucking win, never mind fucking boom or bust.
Yeah.
Just lose every trade I put on pretty much.
Yeah, honestly, same as me, man. And you get to a point where you're like, fuck, if I just start doing the opposite of everything I keep saying I'm doing, I'll actually be pretty profitable. But yeah, it's true, man. You go through, like, in trading, you go through, like, stages of just losing all the time to then break even and then to finally breaking through. But, like, I think going from losing to break even and then break even to profitable, like, break even to profitable is probably harder than losing to break even. Because, once you start making money, you get scared of giving it back, you get hesitant, you don't want to lose what you've made. So many barriers to overcome in this game.
I noticed that, like, I started having a bit more success and then I'd like have a one winner, might be like 2 or 1.5 or maybe close it early.
Yeah.
And I'd like say, right, I'm done for the day.
Mm-hmm.
But then if I have a losing trade the next day, you'd always want to take another one.
Yeah, 100%, man.
So that's like, you have like a little win and then you don't want to give it back to you, you just want to end the day green and then miss out on everything else.
Yeah, 100%, man. It's this. That's why I think that's why I love studying about like trading psychology. I could read about trading psychology all day. It's like people think that after 2 years of like failing at trading, they need to know more technicals. When for the most part, it's probably one of the worst things you can do. You think you need to know something you don't, whereas for the most part, it's like when I first started trading, once I'd got like simple technicals down, if someone said to me, you need to like learn psychology, I'm like, no, like I'm sucking at technicals. I need to there must be something I don't know. Whereas it's like in the beginning you neglect the mindset part of it. You don't think of that part. You think I need to know something, or there must be some sort of secret indicator. But yeah, it's.
But what I struggle with a bit lately is like, if I take a trade and then even if it doesn't work out but it stops me at break even, then I'm like, I don't just class that as like, oh, that setup didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, should I short it?
Yeah.
Or like, should I re-enter? Rather than just like sitting back and going, well, it didn't react how I wanted it the first time, so don't fucking touch it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I try and do. Like if I, for instance, now if I was, and when I moved from swing trading to scalping, and I didn't really use like 30 and 15, I would kind of watch this 5 here, and me maybe 2 years ago would get stuck in this. And if you get stuck in a trade where price is doing this, like break even profit, drawdown, break even profit, like even if you don't make or lose money, it's so mentally draining. So like even if you take like a few break evens, it's always good just to take a step back and be like, is the volume there? Is there something I didn't do it? Like if the volume's just shit, well then you can't control that, so it's best just to, take the step back and wait for it to come in. But getting stuck in shit like this, not only do you lose money, it's so mentally draining. You blow up for the day. You take shit trades after. By the time the volume comes in, you're already locked out for the day. Roughly how much do you lose in the first 2 years? Angel, personal capital like £5,000, and then trying to do challenges after that. Like I personally never really traded demo, or I maybe did for like, I don't know, maybe like a month, 2 months. I personally haven't really consistently traded like a demo account. I just didn't ever treat it like how it should be treated, and I just couldn't. And I think it's good not to. I would jump into like, you know, challenge accounts and trading them, like FTBO $500 a time or $1,000 a time. Yeah, probably like 5 to 10,000 I recommend. Which to some people's probably not a lot, but to me at the time when I lost my first like £2,000, yeah, it's a pretty big deal to me, man. Pretty big deal. 3 years lost my relationship when I got into the street for meeting by the wrong people. Yeah, it's easy. And that's why I kind of sucked at trading for so long, because I was following the wrong people. I was just trying to I was just trying to make money, and like that was it. I didn't care about the charts. I didn't care about calling direction well or learning technicals. I just wanted to make money. And if you come into trade, obviously we want to make money. That's the reason we're sat here. But if you want to get into trading because you just want to make money, you want to force trades because you hate your job, you want to quit your job tomorrow, and you bring all that negativity on the chart, it's going to take you so much longer. And that's what I was doing. I hated my 9-to-5 job, and I would do anything to try and leave it. And I'd come home from work, try and trade with all this negativity, and wonder why I wasn't doing well. So yeah, it affects everything. But yeah, being influenced by the wrong people is a huge thing, massive. There's good people out there now, but back then it was like just pure lifestyle marketing bullshit, and it's easy to get sucked into at the start. Like I look at it now, I'm like, how do people fall for this shit? But I did. So trading platform it shows you on a that'd actually be a good idea. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Secret, yeah, that actually would be, because it's so difficult to, like I said, I don't know, maybe other people can trade demo, but for me personally, I just couldn't trade demo. I just couldn't treat it like how it should be treated. It doesn't bring in any psychological factors, which is the hardest part. I felt
think people, like, starting out as well, I think the prop firms are shit. You should be trading your own money. Well, for me personally anyway.
No, I agree.
If anyone struggles trading prop firms, like, just fuck it off for a little while and trade.
100%, man, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Oh, you're also having a little spike down through that double bottom.
Yeah, just seeing that, yeah, it's quite nice. Gold's starting to have a nice little bit of movement here. I fell for IML. Yeah, IML wasn't really big in the UK. I didn't really have any IML stuff. I don't know if they're still a thing. I don't think they are, but yeah, IML's big in America. How much did you invest, like different courses and shit, trading losses? Oh man, loads. I'd say like over £10,000 probably. I bought loads of different courses, joined loads of different communities. Quite a lot, man. I bought a lot of challenges, a lot of courses, a lot of small trading accounts, which was just always stupid, unless you can treat it properly. I still think trading trading like a small trading account, like sub $1,000, is better than trading demo. If you can treat it respectfully.
Hey man, what's up?
Yo man, how's it going?
You?
Good man, we're good.
Did you take any trades today yet?
No man, I was trying to get some buys, but I may have some sells here. I was trying to get some buys up into these daily highs, but 5 minutes you kind of dicked around.
I'm looking at the same, like grabbing the lows.
Yeah, you may get some sells if you break out here.
Yeah, we just grabbed the previous hour.
How he just closed as well. 15 just closed pretty bearish. Can you use TradeZilla with Ninja? Yeah, absolutely. You can. You just export your data and drop it in like a CSV file, and it goes all in for you. Oh, Angel with the chart. Let me have a look, man. Let me have a look. Demo's hard. I don't see a trade, but brain. Yes, yeah, me too, Dave. Yeah, you should enter left, right, and center. You hold trade long, you hold run. Oh, you already got the sells. Look at that. Very nice. Angel with the sells on gold. Could you short this 5-minute flip? Any reason to not short this 5-minute flip? 30 support. 15 close nice and bearish. 15 nice little morning star there as well. What do you have down into these lows? 6 pips. Yeah, you could have.
Broker.
Yeah, who just got a margin call there? Someone just got a margin call. Can you check through your setup? New to TS. Yeah, Richard, I actually made a video on it, man. Go onto my go onto the YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel, and type in Tradeovate, and I made a video of the full setup, man, and how you can kind of integrate it to TradingView and move everything around. You can set it all up around, man. You have potential sells if this 5 minute can flip that bearish and continue running. So it's very difficult to show this 30 support, but you could have a sell stop in a second on gold. Copy the trades prop when we can. Yeah, I like that, man. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, man. Because like even if you make like say, you know, on these prop firms where you need like 10% in 1 month to pass. A lot of people, if they end the month up like 5%, they think they're not a good trader. But it's like, man, if you make any percent a month, that's fucking amazing. But it's so easy to not pass these prop firms. You don't see any money, even though you like consistently, you probably made like way over 10% over a long period of time. So you copy that onto a little personal, and it can add up for sure. It's good to do that. I never did that, but I wish I did. And even if you think like, you know, on like a, say on like a 50k Forex account, for example, you only lose 10%, so you're only really trading a $5,000 account. So if you can afford to trade that and treat it with proper risk management, personal, I think you get a lot from that as well. Prop firms definitely have their place, but so does personal these days. I didn't have prop firms when I first started. I didn't know about them. No one really knew about them. They weren't as big as they are now. Yeah, I mean, you could. I'm looking at this, see if you can get sells on this 5 minute flip, but the range is very small. I'll consider it if you get some volume here.
It's just bouncing straight off that support.
Yeah, this 30 level's strong, man. And you hadn't see for this whole 30 push up, you hadn't grabbed this little double bottom, which you've now just grabbed, and you're instantly reacting. You also haven't grabbed any highs. Yeah, 30 bounced straight off it. Yeah. Broker to use for small account. I use Blueberry Markets, man. Blueberry Markets. I've used them for a long time. Trade Zeller. No, it's not free. I can't remember how much I paid. It's not much though. It's not much. They're adding in a lot of features every now and again, which is pretty cool. But no, it's not free. I can't remember how much it was.
It's the US dollar, isn't it? I think it's about 79 Aussie or something. 70.
So yeah, it's alright. Which is not too much considering it literally does everything for you. 50 US dollars a month, yeah, and it literally does everything for you.
I should watch Umar Ashra. He's the bloke that created it. Go on his YouTube. He just put a video up breaking down like last month's trades, how he breaks it down, what he looks at, and all that shit. Like he goes in every trade he takes, he'll screenshot the chart and like paste it into the notes and.
Nice. I used to watch him like fucking like ages ago. Like when I very first started trading, I used to watch his stuff. So it's cool to see him like coming up again and breaking into like different industries now. He's been around for a long time. He's young as well.
Yeah, he's only young. He posted something ages ago about how many Trade Zeller members they had at the time. And I can't remember what the number was now, but I did the maths on it and it was 22 million a month he's making.
Oh my god.
And they're only just getting started. Like, you reckon it's not even, oh my god, I've just missed that fucking flip on oil. Fuck me.
Did it grab the previous hour?
On gold?
Yeah, on gold.
No, man. It's just this 30 range is so difficult. It's so easy. Like I was almost jumping in shorts here. I mean, unless you got shorts from here, then you're already covered. Like Angel already got the shorts and is already covered, so you're in a win-win. But yeah, yeah, break even was good, man. You executed it, managed it well.
I put 6 ticks back.
Nice.
Not much.
That's good, man. You managed it well.
It's a big holiday over here. I was like, I just got back home and I was like, let's jump on for hours.
Yeah, I wondered where you were, man. We were worried about you. Where are you today?
Yeah, it's a big holiday over here. Like people almost take off 1 week here.
Oh, really?
It's
Nice.
Yeah, it's Diwali over here.
Nice. Off for a swim. Enjoy, run. Enjoy, man. Enjoy.
So I just got back home. Like we need to see relatives, parents, and all.
Yeah, nice, man.
See you guys. Have a good one.
See you, mate. Bye-bye, man. Bye, Joe.
But I couldn't stay off the charts for more than a day. So
Addicted.
addicted.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We got CPI today, so I'm probably gonna try and stay up for that. CPI is gonna be pretty big today. I wonder if we get some moves pre-CPI. I like pre-New York. Look, it's 30 back on gold.
Yesterday I was happy that there were no great moves before London or in New York.
No, man, there wasn't. The nicest move yesterday was these buys, but it came in at such a
Yeah.
stupid time. I mean, it was so nice as well. It was an expensive
Clean,
sleep.
very clean.
So clean, man. I had an expensive sleep last night. It was very
Literally
expensive
just
sleep.
grab the lows and boom.
Yeah, as soon as it flips back bullish, you get them buys. If you just buy up into them highs, 70 ticks, and it was in like an hour as well.
So good, so good.
So yeah, very, very, very expensive sleep. New York team member scored. Yeah, I saw some of the guys in Discord got the buys, which is great. I love to see it, even though I didn't get it. Buying up into, there was so much liquidity to the highs, well, to both sides, that as soon as you run the highs or lows, like, man, I would say that's probably a setup that like everyone should fucking screenshot and study. When you build up so much liquidity to the highs and the lows, like you had them highs up there, you had a double top there, and I believe there was like another intraday double top like here or something. When you have that much liquidity, as soon as you grab these lows, flip them bullish, wait for this to close though. As soon as this closes back bullish, you know, man, you get some buys from here up into them highs, or even into there. You close like, what's that, 30 ticks, close most of your position, you get some runners. Amazing position. That's you done for the week.
Super clean.
Enjoy, Angel. See you later in Discord, man. Enjoy. First time in here today. Good to have you in the chat. Do you have any code for Top Step? If you click the link, it will automatically give you the 70% off. Yeah. I don't plug Top Step for the sake of it. I plug Top Step because I think they're fucking great. One of the best prop firms out there. You unfortunately missed out because they had $11 accounts yesterday. But it's like $49 for like a 50k or something. It's very good. Yeah, I wonder how many people are getting blown up trying to trade gold today. We're sat here chilling.
Won't be trading for the next 2 days, so I'll miss it, man.
You want on like a big holiday thing?
Yeah.
Nice,
I
man.
need to go
Yeah.
I'm off the town for a few days.
Nice, man. Enjoy. Good to take a little break, man.
I'll peek from my phone.
Yeah, get that full margin from your phone. Get them demo trades going, man.
But it's good that I can't even trade from my phone since it's futures.
Yeah, it's good, man. Yeah, that's the thing. Nice thing about futures is you can't do any stupid phone trades.
Yeah.
That's the good part, man.
I got that $11 account loaded up.
Good, man. It's such a decent price.
But it came at such a great time. Like my bill date was around 12th and the offer came on 11th. So I was like, yeah, let's cancel it.
Yeah, it's so good, man. Yeah, it's perfect.
I was just up $80 on the previous one, so I cancelled it.
Give Aaron your trade, the details so we can copy your trades. Yeah, send me over the details, man. I got you. 50-50 profit split. Where you going?
No.
I'll come with you in half an hour.
I'll go now. Still on catch up.
Oh, okay. No, thank you.
No. What's next? What's next?
Ice lollies.
Ice lollies.
Yeah.
We should have a debate on YouTube right now.
Oh, what?
What they're called.
No.
Yeah, because you're wrong. You judge them.
Come here, Sammy. No, he doesn't want to.
Okay, see you soon.
Okay, aye.
Do you have any dinner requests?
No, I don't mind. I'm easy. Blow the day pass. Yeah. Come on, gold. How time is it? We can get 30 close here. If 30 close, if 30 can actually just break this support, you know, I wouldn't be against taking some sells. You can leave these highs open. You know, at some point today you're going to see gold rinse all these highs, but that might not come until CPI. So you got, I'd mark on these 30 highs because you're very likely to see these grabs. I think overall today, you know, buys up into these daily highs makes sense to me. But trading in this current 5-minute range, you know, from the highs to like this support is like 16 ticks. It's not worth it. This is not worth it. But overall today, I really want to see these buys. Wick out yesterday's high at least. And who knows, if the news comes out and you just keep running, then amazing. So that's why I would like to buy. Because you got technical correction into the highs, and then who knows where the fundamentals can come on. How long do I trade every day? Here, 2 hours, 7 AM till 9 AM London time. And then and then I will set some alerts and see if I get some positions later on in the day as well if I don't get anything in London.
Yeah.
Go on. Tell the truth. I have 3 funded accounts into my 4th. Yeah.
You are granted more hours since I won't be trading for the next 2 days.
Well, I won't be able to. I can't get any. I won't be trading on Thursday. And hopefully I'll be ready by Friday.
Flying off to Vietnam.
Yeah, going to Vietnam on Thursday. Man, it's gonna take me like a day to get there, so I won't be on. I won't see any charts on Thursday, which is yeah, pretty wild.
Cards will miss you, don't worry.
Yeah, I'll miss them too, man. I'll wake up and I'll land in gold, be back at 2,000. I'll be like, oh, fuck. Blowing 300 accounts, yeah. Blowing 300 accounts not bad though, man. I don't think that's anything. As long as, like, losing funded accounts is fine as long as you're learning from them each time. I feel like every time you do a funded account, win or loss, you always learn something. Like every single time. See you guys in New York. Enjoy, Andrew. See you in New York, man. Enjoy. I'll wait for this 30 close and see how we go here. I may have to set some alerts soon. But I think we've shared some good wisdom today, though.
Yeah, like the thing if you buy like in the marketplace, like in this price now, they can't flip on your like low liquidity or
yeah.
can't flip on your like sell like can't go like to the high liquidity. Like the same with the high liquidity gold, but it's not.
Yeah, man, it's almost like, but it's like this. It's like, yeah, set alert here, set alert down here, and wait for them to go off and kind of chill until then. I think.
Yesterday I get stopped out, like I get lost on the account. It's just because like you understand like exact same consolidation.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was quite in the bias direction.
Yep.
You know, because of the consolidation.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, sometimes you can have like the technicals. The technicals can be beautiful. You know, you can know exactly where gold's gonna go. But if the volume's like this, man, you can just get fucking thrown all over the place. Honestly. Fucking chopped all over. Sam has all time before I would have caught out in this range. Yeah, it's good though, yeah. Like I say, when I first started scalping, I would just get glued on this 5 minute, you know. If I saw like this big bullish run, you know, I'd be trying to get in buys here, you know, get stopped out, try jump in sells, get stopped out, or get stopped at break even. And when it's like this, not even because, you know, you may lose money, it's just because, like, for me, it's more mentally draining, and like I don't want to be mentally drained before the volumes even come in. So although I have this 5 open here, I'm only really watching these 2 charts. I'm not really watching this. If the 30 is stuck in this level, then, you know, and if you're not on stream as well, like if you guys want to stay, like you stay on and trade after, all you need to do is just come back or check your phone like every 30-minute close. If it's closed out nicely, you know, you want to come back up by the laptop, great. But if it's still chopping, then, you know, you can just chill. You just have 30 bearish close instant top wick. If you can grab previous 15 highs without creating a bottom wick, you could half risk some sells. But you'd probably want to see if you can wick out that before creating a bottom wick, you could have a sell here. But yeah, I would be watching these 30 highs though. Watch these 30 highs and all this resistance to be grabbed. Because like I say, anyone who is shorting gold is going to be trying to do something like this. This is what Enzo's doing in the chat. If Enzo's still here, Enzo's shorting here, and Enzo has a stop just above here. And we're going to be buying up into Enzo's stop loss. So the retail traders are doing this. You know, you're probably going to see gold spike out a lot of that liquidity today. come and grab them high. So yeah, that's my overall process today. To come up and wick out a lot of these daily highs. Enzo stop. Yeah, I'm changing liquidity grabs to Enzo stop. If Enzo's shorting here, he's going to have his stop just down here, looking for this jackpot trade. But I want to be buying up into Enzo's stop loss up here. Which, you know, if you come back down, you know, like anywhere from down, like even around here, you know, buying up into some highs like 60 ticks, which is beautiful. I'll take that all day. New strategy. Hey, he started this, not me. Alright, here. So if you can wick out this previous 15 high here on gold and start to reject, you know, you could have potential sells on this 15 because the 30 has no bottom wick here yet either. Doesn't mind, he's on a... Sitting on 2 mil, yeah, it must be nice. I haven't made 2 mil, so who's the real winner? I haven't made 2 mil. Because if you grab these previous 15 highs, and if you can see, if you get some volume, it's a big if because we haven't had any reason just yet, but if you can grab these highs and you can see this 15 flip bearish, and then that's going to be the bearish 30 to continue pushing down. As soon as you break this support, you know, you could see a correction back down to here, but you'd want to kind of be in it before it breaks. So I wouldn't, you know, I want to be in sells before you break this, because I think if you do break this, you could have a pretty quick fall into these levels. But if you don't flip bearish on this 15, you know, you could just stay in this 30 range. So, grabbed on the currency. Ooh, good spot, man. Good spot. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you just grabbed on the currency. Yeah, good spot, man. So let's see. See if we can get some rejections here. And you'd have stops just above this current high, which is like 5 or wherever it's going to be. If you keep pushing up and this 30 doesn't leave a bottom weight, then so be it. But there you go, gold. No bottom wick on this current 30. Those stops are going to be too big to jump in this now, but how's it hourly looking? Yeah, see, hourly's all over the place. Hourly like morning star, now creating an evening star. So yeah, you are just still in this range. In less than the next, what, 10 minutes this 15 starts to flip bearish, you can have some sells. But I don't know.
Like, just to break the hard, like, in 50.5, could we see pushing higher, like, the daily high liquidity?
Yeah, I think so, man. Well, there's no... got work. See you guys. Enjoy, David. See you next time, man. Yeah, I think so, man. My only concern is there's no bottom wick on this, and this is like a top wick on this 30 within the first 5 minutes. So because there's no bottom wick, I'm like...
Look at the previous candle. No bottom wick, no top wick.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, no bottom wick, no top wick. So there's no bottom wick. This could be a big top wick, spike out some highs to then come and create one. But if you start to...
full margin buy signal.
I mean, yeah, if you start to close above, then yeah, you know, I really want to buy this up into the daily highs. I'm just not sure if it's going to come in just yet. But yeah, my overall analysis today is buying gold back up into here. So if you do start to close bullish, then yeah, sure. But I would probably want to see a 15 closure at least, I think. Just because of how shit the 5's been. Yeah, I think I'd want to see a 15 closure, like 15 close, like back above here. And I would be open to, yeah, I'd be open to buys for sure. I'm kind of take it either way.
The daily highs are just 30 ticks away.
30 ticks per which is still quite nice, man. Yeah, it's quite nice. 30 ticks is good. So what have you got on the daily now? You can have that bottom, like.
How about the next 30 like to up and go over take the low like the previous 30 minutes of
as in to potentially get some cells?
No, like can you put it in the previous 30 minutes or
Oh yeah, so yeah, you kind of you had like a little double bottom there, which you now just wicked out and instantly reacted. So I don't think like I personally don't see a reason to need to come near this low, because you already had that support. You wicked out the low, so you shouldn't need to grab. So you can, like, if you get any buys, you can be risking off like down here. If you break this low, you're gonna come all the way back down here. But yeah, you just there's a little double.
Once we get down the 50 close up as well.
Yeah,
it
man.
Should be say should a good buy.
Yeah. Difficult. Let's see. Let's. Oh my god. Yeah, let's wait for this 15 close. It's so choppy today. It's annoying because I want to be able to jump on and snipe some positions with you guys, but when it's ranging like this on the 5 minute, I just can't do it. If I break my plan, I'm going to be annoyed. Obviously, we don't want to see ranges, but sometimes you got to take it for what it is. But I do think we do have the possibility to see some nice moves today. I think we just need to see a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm sending you my account credentials.
Do it, man. Do it. Let's do it. Why does it say? It says demo, man. What's this? What is this?
I learned it from the best.
It's a 15 closes bullish and 30 above the zone. Well, yeah. So I'd probably want to see 15 close above this little level. 15 close above here, and then now you can already see now the likelihood of gold spiking out of all of these 30-minute highs is very likely. Especially, you know, this, because now you have like 1, 2, 3, 4 highs on the 30-minute time where gold hasn't grabbed any. So the likelihood of us pushing up into all of these is quite likely now. Maybe even a 15 closure, you know, above there, because you have so much liquidity up here. It's very likely you're going to spike out all of this. But it's like, if there's no volume, do you have to spike it out right now? No, it could take it all the way until the news. Who knows? But marking on these is going to be nice. But yeah, 15 closure. I don't know. Anywhere, you know, back above this little support, resistance, fake outs. You know, there's a lot of noise. Last time you kind of break above this level and reject, you kind of have a nice push. So I think to wait for a closure above here makes sense. Otherwise, if you don't close above here, you know, you could be breaking below, retesting and driving lower. You got 5 minutes. Sorry, this 5's gonna close in 20 seconds. And you got one more 5 minutes. 5 minutes already wicked up. What's this? Is it CBI? Yeah, I think 15 closure above there, at least. But I'd be very careful. If I was you guys, I would have this level marked here, this level down here, and personally just wait for a closure. But buys up into these highs now look pretty simple as well. Looks like a pretty easy trade. But this volume is like, I have to go for a nap and wake up when gold starts breaking out here. But don't get too caught up on it when the volume shit. Just let it do its thing. Because if you get frustrated, by the time the volume comes in, you're not going to take the trade because you're already going to be burnt out. So for me now, we're sat here, we're chilling. I ain't watching this too much. If we get a trade, amazing. But if not, I don't care. Because at some point today, you're going to have a nice move. Take it easy, guys. See you, Harry. See you next time, man. Enjoy. But yeah, I haven't even packed yet, and I got to go down to Brisbane tomorrow morning. I'm staying in Brisbane for the night, so I haven't even packed yet. I mean, who knows? Is this 15 gonna flip bearish in the next 3 minutes? Yes, it's very hard, man. Yeah, very, very hard. When I first moved to Australia, it was almost impossible for me to take on a lease or anything like that, man. It's very difficult. You know, you can't go up to someone. So, like, if you want to buy a house or you want to move into a rental, you can't like say to someone like, "Do you want to see my trading profits?" So you have to have it set up as a business, man. Got to set it all up as a business. And in Australia, you know, like to eventually buy a house or something like that, you kind of need like your business number for at least, I think it's like 2 or 3 years or something, or maybe a year. So for me, when I first came here, yeah, it was very difficult, man. I had to, I had my own apartment, but I had to do like a private thing. I go talk to real estate agents. It was literally impossible. That's why I couldn't stay in the Gold Coast, unfortunately. I had to move up to Brisbane because the only place I could actually get into somewhere without having to show like, you know, a full-time income or something like that. It's pretty difficult. But yeah, to actually buy a house and something like that, and you know, maybe finance things or whatever, yeah, it's difficult. You just have to have it set up as a business and have it running for, you know, at least 12 to 24 months. This should involve Wyckoff theory. Wait, nah, it doesn't, man. It doesn't. I haven't really ever looked into that. Oh, look at this 15 on gold. I haven't grabbed any of these highs. But now you have that bottom wick. That's what I was saying. That's why you couldn't come by because you have no bottom wick. Look at this fucking wick. Oh, did you, motherfucker? Did you grab it? Ah, see, fucking futures chart, man. Oh, you did, yeah. Okay. Completely ignore everything I said there. Because you've already grabbed previous 30 highs here. Well, if you've already grabbed previous 30 highs here, could you have potential sales in this 15? See, look, I'd marked on all these 30 highs here. You've already grabbed the highs there. So, good job to George who just spotted that. See, I already missed that, so I'm get rid of all of these. I mean, these will probably still get grabbed at some point, but currency chart has grabbed previous 30 highs. Futures chart hasn't. And this is the reason I have to still watch the currency chart. What stops you on this current 15? Oh, it's only 14 ticks, actually not bad. Oh, fuck. You take a 5 flip. Yeah, you could have. Yeah, you could have. Yeah, as soon as you grab them previous 30 highs, that's where I kind of wanted to have that sell. But look at this on the futures chart. But on the currency chart, you've already fucking grabbed it. So your sell would have been like here. Your stop will be here. And your break even here. But you're gonna see if this can run into these lows. Which risk current 5 highs, to be honest. If we get a quick top wick in this next 15, I'll consider it. I really wanted that 30 flip, but let's see. And that right there is why you have to watch futures chart and currency chart. I completely missed that. Too busy watching the 30 futures. And I never really watched the 30 on the currency either. Unless I'm doing it on my phone. And you're still going to get a top wick, so it's not like it's going to drop. But that is the open of the 15, which is, you know, where I would have been looking to have a sell stop. You're risking like 12 ticks. Are you going to get instant top wick? No, of course not. 5 inches goes no bottom wick. What time is this? 45. Small range, yeah, you could have had the 5 minute flip, but yeah, like you say, it is a small range. You have to manage aggressively. You have to manage quite quick. So like if you got on like this one, or like anywhere up here, you probably want to be break even quite quick. You got an instant bottom wick on this 15. If you had an instant top wick, I would have some sells. Unless you can come up now and create a top wick and retest like somewhere around here. You know, you got short into all this liquidity down here now.
We grabbed the previous hourly, yes.
How's hourly starting to look? Yeah, see, hourly's
Wow.
looking quite nice.
It is
Yeah,
looking nice.
yeah, it is. Yeah, still a tight
But then
range.
look at 30, like grab the previous 30 from the top and now grab the bottom of the previous 30. So fully engulfed it.
Yeah, which is nice, man. Which is very nice. If you break this support, I think you can see a pretty quick drive down to like 1945 to 1945 is probably your best level. It's a shame there's no real like liquidity levels to short into.
Yeah.
Because if there was like if there was a clear double bottom, you know, we'd already be in this right now. But you've already kind of grabbed the lows here and closed back into the range. There's no clear liquidity to short into. I mean, unless is that a double bottom? I don't think so. Nah, already grabbed it. Tricky on gold, but yeah. If anyone does take any trades before CPI, if you see like 10 ticks and manage and run, scalp it and run. Small scalps the day before that news, I think. You know, overall, we'll wait for some more price action update, but overall, still flipping into some daily highs to me is the most probable setup here. Look at that 15 half close on that bullish. It's a shame it keeps going so shit when we fucking jump on. But no doubt it will change though, it will change. Don't go switching the strategy, switching the sessions. It will change. Even on oil, look at that, oil's still pretty choppy. Closed bearish, had a lovely drive down and straight back bullish.
Yeah, I put down the 5-minute sell setup off the old strategy, so I took it and it dropped shitloads in like half a second, and then it just had an absolute lightsaber straight back up. It was like, what the fuck? Stopped me out instantly.
Didn't even grab the lows, yeah, it's crazy. Closed lovely bearish.
It looked very manipulated, it happened quick.
Yeah, it's huge, man, it's huge. I was waiting for this hourly close and then we'll just kind of assess what we got for today. But unfortunately, you know, we're not. For the past, since we've come into this, I mean, even since Asia today, to be honest, like since like what, 5 o'clock yesterday, kind of come into these strong levels. But for the past what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, you've closed almost doji every time, so you have to be careful here. It's unlikely we're going to get a scalp in the next 10 minutes, unfortunately. Stop it. But yeah, when it's like when I if I was to like end my London session today and I look back at the price action, see if I've missed anything. When I see it's like this, I'm proud I didn't, you know, take a trade and get caught up in this, rather than like, you know, saying London is shit volume, which it is. It's best to look back, look at this 5-minute price action and be like, yeah, good job I stayed patient and started my plan, because a lot of people who were trying to day trade gold today, they got absolutely manipulated.
Yeah.
Absolutely manipulated. Every time this 5-minute closes bullish, long, straight back down.
It's definitely better to stay off the 5-minute.
Yeah, honestly, man. If the 30 and 15 is in a range, run away from the 5. It's too. 5-minute can engulf bullish and bearish candles constantly. And I've been burnt out on that a lot of times. A lot of times.
I'm off. See you.
Alright, man. Enjoy. Have a good day, man.
Thank you, man. Bye.
See you, man. Bye. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna stick it out. Wait out this next 10 minutes, and then see how the hourly closes, and then we'll just plot on some levels to see what we got later on. If you got tagged on that 15 flip of the candle, you're already straight back up. See, look at that. So we'll wait 10 minutes. We'll get the hourly close, and then we'll kind of see what we got before that news. So give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna run to the toilet. Come on, Goldie. Give us a quick spike. So I can
Do you
stay.
do you take sessions after news?
Like on the news or?
No, after news.
Yeah, I take it after news. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, depends how volatile it is. If it's super volatile, I'll probably wait maybe like half an hour. Just to make sure like all of the fuckery's out of the way. But if it's not too crazy, yeah, I can take a trade with news sometimes. CPI probably not, but other news, yeah. Yeah, so the only ones I wouldn't trade is CPI, FOMC, and NFP. They're probably the only ones I would stay careful of.
Yeah.
But
I believe it's too late to find out to trade in euros, isn't it?
yeah, it's like what time is it? So it's the news. Well, I'm going to try and at least get for pre news day, which is at like 1:30 London time. So I believe that's let me change my. I think it's like maybe 12 or 1 my time. Where's my clocks here? Brisbane. So let me see. It's probably later into midnight actually.
I'll look.
Oh no, so yeah, 11:30 p.m. my time. So yeah, I'll definitely be watching that. Yeah, 11:30 is alright. And all
What's
the
year
Sorry, man.
what's the year time to trade it?
Well, it's changed now because it was at 11:30, but now it's moved to 12:30 a.m. All the clock changes, man. All the clock changes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of like trading pre-New York. I don't really like trading the open. I prefer to trade pre-New York on gold. So the pre-New York was better. So like my time, I would probably start trading it at like maybe 9:30. So maybe like 5:30 to 7:30 a.m. New York time, or to like 8 a.m. New York time. You can usually get some pretty nice moves on gold.
5:30 to 8 a.m. isn't it?
Yeah, so London time, like around 11:30 until like 1:30, you can sometimes get some pretty nice moves on gold pre-New York.
Yeah.
Because the actual New York Open, to trade the Open itself, is just too crazy for me. It's way too crazy.
Like it can move like 50 ticks like within like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Stops have to be huge. Yeah. Yeah, stops have to be too big, man. Too big.
You take them 50 ticks, those 50 ticks.
Yeah.
Big problem.
Yeah, honestly, man. Yeah, that's why London's nice, because catching like 20 ticks on gold in London, you know, as long as there's good volume, you can do it pretty comfortably, and you're only really risking like 10, sometimes even less than that. That's why it can be good. But like to catch 20 ticks in New York, that's fine, but your risk is also usually pretty big as well. Like sometimes has to be even bigger than that, so it doesn't make it worth it sometimes. Alright, we're gonna get this hourly closed in like 3 minutes here, and I'll see how it closes. We'll plot on some levels, and then we'll probably wait for a little bit more price action here. You can see this 5 minute is just still absolutely chopping all over the place. I think you get some blown accounts today on gold. Holy shit. Unfortunately, like I said, I want to be able to jump on a trade with you guys, but if it's ranging, we just have to chill. See, if this was normal times, you close bullish, you got some liquidity up here, you just grab previous lows. If it was normal conditions, you could have a buy here on gold, but it's just not fucking worth it. I just said the same thing. This PA is not it. see how this Alex can close. 2 more minutes, and I'm just gonna fucking let gold show.
Have a look at the Nasdaq, Aaron, if you've got time.
Yes, have a look,
Like,
man.
It's having a bit of a push now, breaking out of its previous highs. It already closed, worked above and closed below. It's pushed back up. Would you potentially long it into that high from yesterday at 8 AM?
Yeah, if it's worth it. Which how many is it away? 60, yeah, 70, yeah. How's the hourly? Because the hourly's about to close. Yeah, hourly looks pretty good, man. You're gonna get, if the hourly closes strong.
What would the entry be? Just a bottom wick, take the flip.
Yeah, if you can get an instant bottom wick, like back down, maybe not, you might not come that low, but if you get a quick bottom wick back down to there, you could look to take the break of the high and see if you can scalp like a quick push back into these highs, because you've already come down, you grabbed some hourly lows, closed bullish, bottom wick, pushed higher. So yeah, I think as long as you get a nice hourly close here, then you can kind of go down to
coming down and kind of retest that level that it broke out of.
Yeah, I think so, man. At least like these highs, close above these highs, bottom wick into these, and you can look for that buy. Yeah, I think it's probably nice to set up in gold, to be honest. Yeah, you'd want to. So you would also you'd have to manage a second you come into here as well. So if this closes bullish, and you instantly tap into here, then you have to be careful, because it's a big rejection level as well. But if you get an instant bottom wick, yeah, buy up into here, break even as soon as you tap here. But if you could run into these highs, that'd be amazing. I think it's gonna fucking just tap it straight away. 40 seconds here on gold. 40 seconds. I've just watched this go sideways for 2 hours. Alright, come on, gold. See its hourly close. Look at this price action, this is crazy. Oh, go away. Alright, let me get rid of this. Hourly's going to close in 3 seconds here. Alright, let's get rid of this. Let's see what's going on here. There we go. So we have just closed, again, very bearish on gold on the hourly, but I'm just going to look at some levels, see what we got for later on. So you've just grabbed previous lows. You obviously got that resistance there, we got that support there, we know that. But yeah, to me overall, the only real setup I see right now is buys up into these daily highs. I personally don't like sells. The reason I don't like sells is because if you close below here on gold and you try short gold, your break-even point's like right here. So 13 ticks, the range to the downside is not worth it. But buys up into the daily highs is nice. Because if you get buys, break above here, closure, buys up into daily highs is 30 ticks, and that's a minimum. If you can see, depending on, even to 1950, 40, depending on how that news goes, you could have runners much higher, because this is just completely flip back bullish. You probably have a trend line coming on soon down here as well, which you may grab. Kind of got a trend line coming on like down there as well. So if you can wick up into that, also going to be a pretty nice place to, you kind of faked out that one. You're already kind of messing around this one quite a lot. So yeah, I'll be watching this trend line. Yeah, gold, the only real setup I see on gold today is personally buys up into 1950 and potentially back up into this trend line. And if you can continue pushing higher, your next level is going to be up here at like 1954. 1954. So I'll be watching that. You can see it's nice rejection level, resistance, rejection. So if you just wait, if you be patient, you wait for a closure above there. First target 40, second target 80, and you could get runners much higher depending on how that news comes out. And all I would kind of want to see before you want to jump in some longs, personally for me, I'd want a 30 closure above this range. 30 to close above, you'd have to manage here if you do get in, but buying up into that daily high. But If the 30 just continues to mess around, wait. I'd say you want a 30 closure, like somewhere around here, like close above these highs. Close above them highs. Quick little bottom wick. And then, you know, this is the range that you can play, which is like 25. And like I say, much higher. But for you guys on Zoom, no trade stay in London, but I'll update you guys later on. Prices just ranging for now. I'm not going to come back until this next 30 close and then next hourly close, but I'll update you guys in Zoom, sorry, in Discord later on. So I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Enjoy. Good session. Enjoy, man. See you guys. Talk to you in Discord. See you, man. Bye-bye. See you, mate. But yeah, YouTube fam. Where are we? YouTube guys, you have my levels now. This is what I'm watching for gold. I'm personally now, you know, we had no trade stay in London, unfortunately, but you guys still tuned in, so I appreciate you tuned in. The price is ranging. I didn't have any trades, but I also didn't have any losses. And I've stayed patient, stuck to the plan, and this 5 minutes just chopping all over the place. So once we get these breakouts here on gold, you know, we could have some amazing trades today. The day is nowhere near over. It's not even started, but you just need to wait for the breakouts. So you guys have my levels. Wait for the closures. Potential buys up into daily highs, and that could be a fantastic trade for the day. I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in. There'll be no YouTube streams for the end of the week, unfortunately, because I'm going to Vietnam on Thursday, but I'm traveling down to Brisbane tomorrow. But YouTube streams will be back next week, and on Sunday, I'll be posting the Bali video, part 2, traveling, trading in Bali, comparing Bali cost of living. So maybe you guys want to move there. It's going to be a super valuable video. So drop a little like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.